All right, the call is being recorded. Hey, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the conference call. Last week we did not have a conference call. Just kind of update you, we had an issue with the Zoom system, and then my son went through surgery, and he had to get his entire wrist. He broke it on a dirt bike about 4 months ago, and it took 4 months to get into the MRI. And then by the time he got in there, they had to re-break it and then put plates in it, screws in it, and do a bone graft. So needless to say, I've been attending to my son. But he's recovering. He's doing very good. So I'm glad to hear that. I'm excited about that part. We're gonna get right into training tonight. We're not gonna mess around. Most important thing, anything that we can do for you as an agent on helping you. You got to bear with me. They're messaging me trying to get in, and I'm gonna try to block this somehow. I think I did now. Okay, so if there's anything that we can do for all of our agents out there to help you with your program, to be able to reach out to organizations and to be able to help you communicate with your organizations, then let us know, because we want to be there for you. We want to help you. There's a few things I'm going to go over tonight. Once again, this is an agent training call. This isn't about sales or anything else. This is about training. So be prepared. Hey, Bill, nice to see you. Be prepared on some of the, with the notes. Take some notes and the things I'm getting ready to share with you. The first thing is we're going to create a video on all the organization pages. What we're going to do is we're going to go through the discounts. I'm literally going to go through the discounts. I'm going to create a video. I'm going to post it on the organization pages. So every donor that's going to donate money, they see in real time the amount of money that they're going to save with the donation. So that video has been created. We are now integrating it into all the organization pages. We have been talking extensively to all the organizations, finding out what they need. I could tell you this, based on the notes that I have, in about 2 weeks, the organizations are going to be taking off for the fundraising. This is schools, youth organizations. We have different timing from, baseball to softball to the different organizations that we spoke to. But in about 2 weeks, all the organizations are ready to kick off. So we've been in contact with them, finding out what they need. We've been going over to back office with them. We've been explaining to them. We have a ton of money that's getting ready to be donated, from these organizations. So we're completely excited about every organization as part of it. Now, we did send out an email last week. When you set up an organization, organizations comes part of the company, we have to literally hold space for them in the back office. We have to have web space and server space for their website, and to make sure that everything's running, for their system. If we approve their site and they, after 30 days, they're not out there actively raising funds, we're going to cut them off. There's too many organizations out there that need to raise money in order for, and for us to sit here and hold on to all these organizations that are not doing anything. So what we're doing is we're creating a sense of urgency and putting a fire up their ass. If they want to be part of our company, if they want to make money, then it's time for them to do it now. So we are doing everything that we can on the back end to create this sense of urgency, to bring them in and to make sure that they're out there actively raising funds. So that we're going to create this video and put on all the organization pages. I think this is going to help out tremendously, because the donors in real time are going to be able to see the amount of money that they're able to save based on their donations that they're providing to the organizations. There are a few things that we did encounter that we are adjusting now. A lot of states, and I'm not sure if the person's on the phone tonight, but brought it to our attention. They're, especially in California, which California is its own world. Everybody knows this, but California typically creates standards that a lot of the other part of the countries will follow. That part of the country will follow. One of those standards.
I'm the one that found that out.
Are you, Michelle? Okay, so we did. Thank you very much for bringing that to our attention. We did present that to our corporate. We brought that to our corporate attorneys. They looked into it, and yes, indeed, you are correct. They're starting to crack down on that, simply because the reason, ladies and gentlemen, keep in mind, I'm going to give an example. When somebody comes to your door and they knock on your door and they request a certain, they have a fundraising. Let's say they're doing a fundraising for the entertainment book or whatever it may be. They're only given a small percentage of the money to the organization. The rest of the money is going to the CEOs, the executives, and everything else in that company. It's not going to the organization. The true cause for the reason a person is donating. So what we're doing, and Michelle, once you brought that to attention, I immediately asked my attorneys. I said, please look into this immediately, find out what's going on and what we need to do. And not only is it something that we should do, it's something we have to do, because the end user that is donating would really like to know how much money that's going to that organization. So Michelle, thank you very much for bringing that to our attention. I appreciate it. We took that into full consideration, and there's going to be adjustments on the website now to accompany that. Thank you. We're also going to
You're
add,
welcome.
we're also adding social media ads. We hired a professional company. They have been doing testing out there. They've tested about 30 to 40 different types of ads that you can post on social media. And then we looked at the ROI, we looked at the response rate, the click-through rate, the submission, like everything. We looked at it. So we have this company that's been doing it. We have a whole set of ads that we will be adding to the back office. These are proven ads. These are proven ads. We've been testing it for the last 2 months. So these ads are proven to spark interest in organizations that are looking to raise funds. Those will be in the back office as well. Another thing we bought 600 WordPress themes and 900 landing pages. This allows you to be able to diversify your marketing strategies. This allows you to be able to not only captivate the audience based on your marketing strategies, but it also allows you to know which one is working best. If Crandall was on the phone tonight, Crandall, as you all know, is really rocking it out there. I talked to Crandall the other day, and he explained to me that churches that he's bringing in, they're really lagging. They're excited if they have less than 50 people in a congregation. Okay, we'll sign up, but they're not doing anything. If they have a bigger congregation, they're effectively working it. So make sure that when you're speaking to whatever companies that you're wanting to set up with the fundraising, that you are. Give me a minute. I'm muting some people out. If you're talking to a church, I'm going to say this: if it's under a 50, if it has under 50 people in a congregation, the odds of them getting actively involved in raising funds is slim to none. If it's a bigger congregation, you're going to have a lot more success. I've been talking with Crandall and working through all the details on that. So he brought a lot of insight to me, and I appreciate him with that. So we are going to add 600 WordPress themes and 900 landing pages. This is going to be so simple for you to be able to go into your back office, edit a landing page, make it live, and put it out there for marketing. And you'll be able to market and you'll be able to monitor all the analytics from all of your landing pages to find out which one's working better, which advertising techniques are working better. And you'll also be able to do it in split campaigns. So let's say you want to put this on Facebook and this on Instagram, you're going to be able to see which one's performing better. And that is very, very important when it comes to marketing. The analytics is vital to success of marketing. We're also adding a virtual spokesperson to the back office for video creating for YouTube and any type of video websites such as YouTube. So it's very simple. So as I mentioned on my last conference call, ChatGPT works incredibly well. Go to ChatGPT, say, can you create me a script? And then it's going to say, okay, tell me what kind of script you want. All you have to say, I want a script to promote to nonprofit youth organizations that want to raise funds. The ChatGPT will create that script for you. Then you take it and put it in, and then you take that text. It's simple. It's easy as can be. And we're going to have videos about this. And I've been testing this. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, this AI out here right now, ladies and gentlemen, we need to take advantage of this right this minute, because it's going to be here very soon. They're going to start restricting our potential with the AI. So right now it's open floor. We could do whatever we want. So you go to ChatGPT, you have ChatGPT create your script. You take that script and then you're going to put it inside this virtual spokesperson that we're going to be putting in your back office. Just simply copy and paste it right into the virtual spokesperson. Click a button that says create video or create it. It's going to create your spokesperson for you. Now you can take that spokesperson and you can attach it to a video, upload it to YouTube and all the other, video social media sites out there. You can even do it on LinkedIn. You could do it on Facebook. You could create your own videos on there with this spokesperson. So it's going to give you an opportunity to get into the facts are, check this out. I seen this today and I really want to share this with everybody. So let me try to find it real quick. My phone is blowing up. I'm gonna share something with everybody here real quick. Let me get into my email here real quick. Then I have more things to go over, but I want to share this with you. This is pretty interesting, that what I see right here. Let me open it now. I'm going to kind of give you the stats right now on how powerful. Here it is. Okay, so I can't read that. I need to get glasses. Okay, so 38% of the organizations out there right now are using basic chat platforms, chatbot platforms. 25% of organizations uses conventional AI-driven chatbots. 50% of organizations don't use either chatbots or conversational AI. However, out of that 50%, 30% are looking to do that. Only 30% of IT departments invest in chatbots. 5% of the respondents say their chatbot tools resolve more than half of their interactions. 40% say they'll reach that success rate by 2025. That's less than a year away. Biggest challenges in chatbots, making good on promises. 75% of respondents think a strong knowledge base at feed of a chat content is key to chat success. And I'm going to get into this in a minute. 63% of think chat tools need to have the ability to personalize conversations, which they're building right this minute. They're personalizing chatbot conversations in order to be able to manage and handle everything. So the reason I'm telling you these stats really fast is, ladies and gentlemen, use these AIs out there. There's a list of chatbots, chat AIs. I'm gonna let me see here. Give me 30 seconds. I just sent it to somebody. I'm going to kind of tell you here. Here we go. I think this is it. Yeah. Okay. All right. No, that's not it. One more second, ladies and gentlemen, because this is important stuff right here. Here we go. So we have okay. Chat GPT solves anything. Jasper AI, you can write anything. Tome is presentations. Kick Resume creates resumes, but we don't need that. Top View AI edits all your videos. Addy AI writes your emails for you. Hey Jen creates a talking avatar. Harvey is an artificial intelligent lawyer that is smarter than the lawyers that we have in the United States. Ladies and gentlemen, understand the power of these AIs that are coming out. This is stuff that you need. I'm going to put it right there so that way whoever is watching this video at a later time, you can pause the video. Look at the chat bots that are coming out that you have available to you to run a company, to get out there in front of the masses and be able to do, look like a Fortune 500 or 1,000 company with minimal effort because of these chat bots. Generate art from text is Midjourney. Auto post to social media is Repurpose. So you can get Repurpose and the AI is going to automatically generate content. Just keep putting it on your website. Now, there's a thing I seen the other day. It's a WordPress AI plugin. So if you have a WordPress site and you hate to write and you don't have time to do it, all you have to do is take this plugin, plug it into your WordPress site. That's why we're adding these 600 WordPress themes for your back office. So you have these WordPress themes. You pick a WordPress theme, you put it out there on WordPress, you download this AI into your, it's an auto blogger into your system. You put in a couple keywords, let the AI know that you want 2 articles per week. And here's the topics, here's the keywords. You don't have to do anything else. Press submit. Now you're getting fresh daily content to your WordPress site, to your blog, to your site, and without you doing anything. I'm going to tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, I used to pay thousands of dollars a week for exactly what we can get for free now. This is what's so powerful about this. And not only that, you can use this AI right here, auto post social media. It's called Repurpose. You can use this AI to sit there. So you have the AI that's automatically adding to your blog and creating your content, unique plagiarism free content to your site. And now you're using Repurpose to sit there and share it on social media sites. There's nothing you have to do. Nothing. You do the work one time, set it and forget it, walk away and watch this thing do the work for you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is powerful. Very, very powerful. I can't express how powerful this is when it comes to marketing. It's something that I encourage each and every one of you. If I went back and told you guys, let's rewind, ladies, let's rewind time a little bit, right? If I told you in 1995 that I'm buying domain names and I'm reselling them to companies. This is before ICANN, cyber squatting, any of the laws that came out. I'm buying domains and I'm reselling to companies. That's what I did in 1995. I had people drive around, look at business names, go to my office, buy the domain, put a website on it, buy a domain for GoDaddy for $5 and resell it for $5,000, $10,000. I owned some of the most powerful domains before even people knew what a domain was. If I told you to do this back then, you'd be like, yeah, okay. But I bet you wish you did. If I told you, if I was the very first person to create an ebook with Jeff Bezos, how to reduce your electric bill, how to reduce your mortgage, I created these ebooks for Jeff Bezos when he was sitting in a garage. But back then, it wouldn't be no big deal to you. But now look at Jeff Bezos. Look at look at the ebook industry. Okay. Then what if I told you that back in the 1990s, you could buy cell phone space, cell phone space for $500 and own the entire cell phone space of Washington, D.C. to District of Columbia for $500, and you own it the rest of your life and make money off every person that owns a cell phone. Would you have done it? Okay, now I'm telling you this. This is the most advanced technology that we have experienced since the conception and invention of the internet. Right here is something that is so powerful that will actually bring you to riches and fame. No matter what product or service you're selling, integrating this services right now that is fresh to the industry and that's still being revamped and brought out to the forefront. Ladies and gentlemen, this is something that you have to do. Write essays, Jenny AI, copies your voice, 11 Labs, marketing. There's an AI called Pencil that does all your marketing for you. They all you have to do is tell them what kind of keywords you're at, what type of traffic you're looking at. This AI will go across the entire internet and do what you need. So I want to let you know, AI is nothing new. How do you think Google came out? It's the same exact thing. How do you think Ask Jeeves came out before Google? Ask Jeeves was the biggest thing. That was before Google. This technology has already been here. It's just that people used it in different ways. But now it's becoming to the forefront. It's becoming available to you and I, the average person. We can now use this. And this technology will absolutely make you a fortune, especially in this industry right here, in the fundraising industry. The amount of organizations that are looking to raise funds, the amount of organizations that their funds have been, cut in half because of budget cuts. These companies or organizations need to make money. I've sit here, my girlfriend has a daughter and a son, and they're, the son is in, elementary school, and I'm getting these messages about donating to the classroom for school supplies, for books and everything else. This is something that I've been really trying to pay attention to. Let me see if I can find it. I want to explain it to you. Basically, this is how their program works. If a student sends out 5 emails to 5 different people, regardless if they get a donation or not, they get a free gift. And a gift is one of these little slinky toys that cost 40 cents at a Dollar General or something. I mean, it was just, but they're getting 5 potential donors for a 40-cent tool or toy. Now imagine having 100 parents doing that, or 1,000 parents doing that. 1,000 parents each get 5 emails. That's 5,000 emails. According to the percentage of the people that convert from being, getting from the email submissions to the people that donate, you're looking at about 38% without a cause. If there's a cause to it, you're looking at about 65%. So if there's a reason behind that, for example, my girlfriend's son goes to that class, they need school books, we're going to donate because they need that. So I'm giving money because they need that. I'm not getting anything in return as a donor. Not a single thing. I'm just giving my money to the school, which I already pay out the ass on school taxes. So I'm giving more money to get school books that I'm already paying for through taxes. So imagine this school sending this email out saying, hey, donate money, and you're going to receive up to 70% off your travel, entertainment, recreation, and local discounts, home, beauty, health, garden, automotive, whatever it may be. It's going to encourage me to donate more money. Because first of all and foremost, I don't want to donate money for school books when I'm already paying taxes. I don't want to do it, but I'm doing it only because her son goes there. That's the only reason. Now, if her son did not go there, I would not donate money unless there's a reason for me to donate money. If there was a reason, if I'm benefiting for donating that money to a school that I have no kids in, then absolutely I will do it. It's advantageous. It's an added benefit for me to donate to that school. So here's what I encourage all of you to do it before we continue through this. Reach out to your schools immediately. Reach out to your schools and say, hey, do you have a fundraising going on right now? Can I be involved? Please send me the link. Study those links. Study the fundraising that they're doing right now. You're going to see how ridiculous it is. There is no benefit for an end user to donate, except if their son or child or daughter is in that school. There's no reason at all. Let's give them a reason. So there's many, and we're going to get into that here in a minute. So we're adding a virtual spokesperson. You need to look up nonprofit organizations on Facebook. So I did that today. There's so many groups out there: nonprofit resource, nonprofit fundraising professionals, nonprofit organizations, building strong women nonprofit organizations. These are all Facebook groups that deal with organizations. Go join these groups and put your link out there. Put your link out there. Put your link out there. Ladies and gentlemen, the only way you're going to have success if you expose your product and service to the people that need and want it. So when you're going to sign up for these groups are people, they're PTOs, they're PTAs, they're directors of special events, they're fundraising coordinators. These people are involved in setting up fundraising for their nonprofit organization, the school, the church, the hospital, whatever it may be. So I did a testing. I did something myself. I went out of my way because I wanted to test this entire fundraising program, and I decided to sign up a hospital in Atlanta. They want to raise $250,000 for a small little addition. It's a very small addition they want to do, but they're typically funded by the government, by what is that called? Not donations. It's called grants. They're typically funded by grants from the federal government, but the federal government has cut their grants. They're not getting them anymore, and they need to build this one little itty bitty department in their hospital. So I'm setting them up. Ladies and gentlemen, the success it's been pretty incredible so far, and they're going to actually give us a testimonial. The hospital is absolutely ecstatic about the experience, and I can't wait to share this with you. And hopefully we can get that director of the special events for the hospital to get on a video for us, and we can let him tell everybody else out there, and we put this on the organization's websites, or not the org websites, the agent websites, where they're saying, hey, listen, this is a true opportunity to make money. So there's many things that are guaranteed. First of all, we pay more than anybody in the industry. Second of all, we pay you and we pay them. End of story. This is my name on the line, just like it is yours. So we pay everybody. And the third thing is, this is residual fundraising. It doesn't happen out there. This is residual fundraising that an organization has to do the effort. You have to do it one time. You bring in the org, keep talking with them, keep them fired up, keep them ecstatic, keep them moving forward. Let our system do the rest. And year after year, as they raise money, you're getting paid. So Rich, who was that? That was Dick and Maurice McDonald that purchased McDonald's out of San Bernardino, California, came up with this system to become a franchisee of McDonald's, to go to Hamburger University, to go through their training, open a store, and teach you how to run this company. Did you know, regardless if Joan wakes up in the morning or not, unfortunately, she just recently passed away over the last few years. You know how much money she made, regardless if she woke up or not? It's because they did the work one time. They created a system that works. Our system works. Our system is proven to work. We've done it more than once, and we'll continue doing it. We need your support. So any organization that you bring in, continue to reach out to them, continue to motivate them. And continue to, most importantly, ask them if there's anything that they need from us. If there's something they need from us, they need a flyer. They need, door hangers. They need marketing material, email material. They want a commercial. I don't care what it is. All you do is reach out to us, reach out to Sterling, say, Sterling, we need this. And then he's going to go through the proper channels, and we're going to get it created, and we'll put it in a system. It's that simple. No difference than what Michelle brought to our attention about the California law, that I don't know if you sent it to me or it got to me somehow. I'm not sure what happened, but I noticed it, and I'm like, okay, I immediately passed it off to legal and said, look into this immediately. Because, Michelle, we want to make sure that we comply by all rules. We're PCI compliant. We're regulated and monitored, intensely by the government. Even with our merchant account, we are regulated so intensely when it comes to the fundraising industry. We want to do everything that we can do to make sure that we are out of we're not, I don't want to be in gray or black. I want to be clear and good, especially when we have millions of dollars coming in a month for fundraising. The last thing I want to have to do is say, okay, guys, I screwed up. We got to shut down. That's not the way I operate. And I don't want to break your heart like that. Alignable is a great social media site to connect with local communities. Alignable, I would definitely go sign up with them, attach to your local community. You can do it by category. It's incredible. I've been working with Alignable now for probably about a year. I have picked up a tremendous amount of good, solid leads from Alignable. I would definitely look into that. LinkedIn is a great way to get with decision makers. On LinkedIn, you can get with the PTOs and PTAs or principals of schools. You can get the director of special events. You can get fundraising coordinators. You can get to the people that make the decisions to set up their the fundraising. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to look for one other thing here. I got so many tabs open. 1 second. I want to let you know what, okay, so, and then you can also look up, so I'm just typing in different stuff here. I put, who is in charge of Southern California fundraising for school districts? So immediately you have the Los Angeles United School Districts that pop up. There's one person that's handling all the Los Angeles United School Districts. Research this stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, find a contact. One single person could be charged of 50 schools. Now imagine that, getting one person on your side that understands the power of our program, understands that we can actually bring them and raise them the money and funds that they need. One person could say, okay, sign the dotted line, and now you have 50 schools. 50 schools. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, I mean, I don't know how big of it. Let's use a small number. Each school has 1,000 parents. 50 schools. That's 50,000 people promoting your program. I don't know who, and I don't care who you are, but process of duplication is the most powerful thing on earth, and residual income is a second. So you have duplication and residual income built into something that is needed out there and wanted in the marketplace. So you duplicate yourself. But the crazy thing is, Finding the right person could duplicate yourself to 50,000 people. All you have to do is research. All you have to do is email them. And if they tell you no, who cares? Ladies and gentlemen, I've been a CEO for 27, 25 years. You know how many times I'm told no? I don't care. Who cares? So what? Some will, some won't. Who cares next? Move on. It doesn't matter. All right, this ain't for you. Don't worry, buddy. You'll see me one day. Gotta go. They're going to come back to you. And then when they come back to you, it's your choice to let them into your company or not. It's your choice to say, okay, you know, I understand that you didn't understand the power of what we have to offer. Now that you do, I'm gonna let you in, but here's the thing. You're only getting half of what I offered you originally. You control your company. You're the agent. You set it up. You do what you want on that part. Create your own Facebook groups. You can create your own groups. Go in there and create your own group. You can have, I probably have 30 different groups. Some of my groups have 20, 30,000 people in it that I can sit there and simply drop a message to hit everybody. Create your own group around fundraising, nonprofit organization fundraising. Create your groups on Facebook about that, and then just sit there and simply post every day. And allow people to continue to join your groups, and that way you can market and promote to them and explain them. Here's the thing. This is a product and a service that is bought, not sold. We don't have to sell this. Ladies and gentlemen, we do not have to sell what we have invented and created. All you have to do is introduce it to them and give them the right opportunity. That's all it takes. Now, part of that is us giving you materials that you need in order to do such a thing. So we have a few things that is going to be coming out, and I'm going to explain that, including a new PowerPoint presentation. So you're going to be able to, we have an incredible PowerPoint presentation. It's been being created for like the last month. It's pretty intense. It's a nice one. That is going to be coming out. So you can literally send somebody a PowerPoint presentation. We might also be able to add it to your website. That way, the orgs are on your website, they can see the PowerPoint presentation. And then we also had the video that's going on the org site for the donors that say, okay, well, if I donate, what do I get? Well, let me show you a video of what you're going to get. Your family's going to save $1,000 on your next vacation. Would you donate 100? Absolutely. I would all day long. Then, matter of fact, when my membership expires, I'm going to donate another 100 so I can continue on. Some of the deals that we are bringing in, we are increasing our local discounts for the orgs into the engine that we have in the orgs. We now have, I wish your computer was on over there on the other side of the office. We have like, I think it was $10 off Red Lobster that just came in. We have, we also have Home Depot and Lowe's coming in. There's a Lowe's 15% off up to $500. There's a Home Depot 10% off. There's a Lowe's 20 off 100. So these are all coming into the system. Here's the thing. If we're going to take money from somebody, let's give them a reason why to give us their money. That's what we have to do. We have to make sure, especially in today's economy, what's going on in today's economy, in today's world, I don't mind giving 100 if I could save 1,000. But I'm not going to give you $100 just because I have $100 laying around. I'm not doing that. I'm the most, I am not greedy. I'm conservative when it comes to money. I'm very, very conservative. Every single penny, I pick up pennies off the ground still today, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care how much money I make. If I see a penny, I'm picking it up. I promise you. And everybody else is starting to understand that now. What's going on with the economy, what's going on with budget cutting, what's going on with the politics, what's going on with the wars, everything else that's going on, people understanding the value of a penny. Versus 3 years ago, people don't understand the value of a penny because the government was writing stimulus checks to everybody. So you're getting free money. Now that's stopped. Now everybody understands the value of a penny. So it's time for all you and even America, everybody to wake up and understand things aren't the same now. It's time to adapt and help as many people as we can. And it starts with the children and organizations and churches, schools, and etc. There's some really good magazines out there. We talked about this a little bit ago. Go and look on Google. We talked about this last meeting. Go to Google and type in youth organization magazines. Type in college magazines, college ensigns, college bloggers. You can find magazines. I just seen one today that literally 75% of all youth organizations in the United States read this magazine, and it costs $15 for a text ad. Hold on. $15 for a text ad. In this magazine that majority of the youth organizations read. These are the people, the fundraising coordinators. These are the director of special events for the youth organizations. They read it, and it costs you $15 to put a text ad in front of them. Look at ensigns and bloggers that specialize in reaching out to organizations and reach out to them. Ladies and gentlemen, if I have to email 100 companies to get one yes, then damn it, I'm going to do it. Because that one yes is going to make me money. Not only this year, but next year and every single year from here on out, because the way our program is set up. So if you spend just a portion of the time that you spend at your job right now, running your own company and making your own money by helping other people raise money, ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna do very, 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 very good. So what you need to do, so the fundraising director, here's what I was looking for. The fundraising director is the leader of the fundraising team and a person who sets the vision, strategy, goals for the department. The fundraising director oversees all aspects of fundraising, from planning, the budgeting, to managing the staff, to the volunteers, evaluating, reporting, and actually initiating the fundraising campaign to their audience. Michelle just said, I email organizations while I'm at work. Awesome. There you go. There you go. You know what, Michelle? You're going to strike that one person that's going to change your entire life. So even if you spend a total of 40 hours on it throughout the year to get that one person that is now going to change your entire life, it's worth it, right? That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't find success easily. I mean, I have people that want to buy hotels, et cetera, for 20, 30 million right now. I'm not a billionaire, but I could tell you I'm doing very well, even though my expenses are really high. I think we're right now doing 100 million a year of bookings. I didn't find this easily. It wasn't handed to me. It was me by going out and putting myself in the front line and going out and accepting every no I can. Because every time I got a no, I learned how to get a yes. I critiqued my pitch. I critiqued my presentation. I made myself more presentable. I improved my communication skills. I improved my listening skills. I listened to what they needed, and I helped them find a solution to their problem. And that's what Fundraising Agent Program does. We have found a problem and have a solution to that problem. Now, here's the next problem. We need you to go out there and tell them. This like we can literally do without the entire agent program, and I can get online all damn day and just promote the organizations and just run just fine. But that's not my goal. My goal is to help duplicate myself to you. Because if you make $100,000 this year, guess what? I'm going to make 20,000. I don't make as much as you. I don't even make 20,000. If you make 100, I may make 10. Okay. So let me put it that way. So my goal is for all of you, each and every single one of you out there, making the amount of money that you deserve to make, not going to a job, not working, underneath the boss that's dictating your life. That is not how we're supposed to live. That's not our calling. We're supposed to be out there, and we're supposed to be able to live and have freedom, go explore and travel, not live in stress, have abundance. But the more people you help, the more successful you're going to be. So, ladies and gentlemen, write yourself some goals. How many organizations do you need to reach out to a week? How many emails do you need to send a day? How many ads do you need to post a week in order to reach the goal that you want to reach? Because I can tell you this right now, if you actively work this program and the way this system is set up, you will make more money at this company, in this company, than you will ever make with anybody else. I promise you this. This program is set up this way. You're making more than the more you're just. I set this up. I built this and ladies and gentlemen, we probably have $1 million in development in this thing. And have I made my money back? Absolutely not. But I don't care. I don't care about that yet. Because when I know that you're making more than what you're paying a month, then I'm happy. That I don't want your damn small payment every month. That doesn't thrill me. When I'm writing you a commission check every month, that makes me happy. Every single one of my companies and departments, I think I own 10 companies now. Every single one of them, the bigger check I write them, the more money I make. That's the way I operate. And that's the way this system is set up. The bigger the check we're writing to these nonprofit organizations, to our agents, then the more money we're making. If organizations aren't making money, you're not making money, we're not making money. So, for example, the monthly payments that are coming in, that's just going to development and to web hosting and to technicians and manage everything. There's no capital there for us. There's no profits there for us. The profits are going to come from the organizations getting donations. So I need each and every one of you to go back, listen to this recording some more, digest on what I just told you, because what I just told you is a plan. And if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. This is a plan of action that will allow you to go out and generate more revenue than you ever will make in your life by helping kids, by helping schools, by helping. I'm all about helping kids. I that's where my heart is. But helping, there's so many shelters out there. There's shelters out there for women that are beaten and abused. They need help. There's shelters out there for children. And men, with all due respect, I'm not going to say men that are beaten or abused, because you're a man. Get off your ass and go out there and fix your life. I hope you don't hate me for that, but it is what it is. But I'm talking about women. I'm talking about children. I'm talking about youth organizations. I'm talking about schools that are being defunded and being reduced on the amount of money that they're getting every year. I talked to my son. He's going to graduate in December. And I talked to the teachers at the school, and it amazes me that they're using their own money to buy stuff for their classroom because the schools are not giving them enough money to buy the stuff. Do you understand? This teacher is only making $36,000, $35,000 a year, and they're giving their money up to buy stuff for students? That's bullshit. That is bullshit. As much money as this government is printing right now to give to every single illegal immigrant crossing our damn country, but our school teachers are giving their money up to pay for student stuff. I'm adamant about this. I'm passionate about this. This is the reason that we have this company. This is the reason this was set up, to prevent that from happening. That school teacher needs to pay their bills, and they're already working overtime to raise not raise, but educate our children. And they're using their money out of their pocket to buy their school materials for their students. Messed up. It's messed up. So we need leaders out there to stand up on the forefront. Go out there. If you have children at school, reach out to your school teachers and say, hey, what kind of money you need to raise? Do you want to set up an organization for your class? Listen, one class may have 30 students, right? One class. And that teacher may say, yes, we need more materials. Okay, I don't want you to spend money out of your pocket. Let me set you up with the fundraising program. You put this through your class and let this run. Even if it's only raising a couple $1,000s, here's what's going to happen. That teacher is going to say, okay, they're going to raise a couple $1,000s. They're going to tell all the other teachers. And then eventually, guess who it's going to get to? It's going to get to the director of fundraising for the school. It's going to get to the football coach that needs new equipment. It's going to get to the band's class that needs more new instruments. So sometimes you have to start off small, and you're going to get to the big people. So I encourage every single one of you, reach out to your local schools, talk to your church, get them set up. If there's anything that we can do here at the corporate office to assist you, better marketing materials, better engagement with the organizations, training with them, weekly conference calls with the organization. I don't care what it is. Our success depends on your success, ladies and gentlemen. So what I'm going to do here, if you want to unmute your phone, if anybody has any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them. I don't know how to unmute everybody at once, so you might have to click on, I'm not really sure what to do here.
Hey, Sean.
Hey, Bill, how you doing today?
Good. Yeah. Uh, you went through quite a bit real quick. And is there, are you gonna have something in our back office where we can follow what you just went through?
This video will be, I will send a video out tomorrow, and it will also be in a back office as well.
Okay.
And then what we can do is we can also send out an email highlighting all the bullet points of the conversation tonight. Absolutely.
Is there any third-party service that, I'm not a social media expert by any means. I got 1,400 friends on my Facebook. I don't even know how I got them.
Are they your real friends?
They're not my real friends. I don't even know who the half of them or 90% of them are. But I'd sure like to learn it.
Okay, so there's two programs I'd highly recommend. Obviously, the first program a lot of you people are familiar with, Fiverr. You can find some good people on Fiverr, but another program is called Upwork. Upwork has a lot of hidden talent that you can, lock somebody in at $2 an hour. And $2-3 an hour. What I like about Upwork is when you have somebody on the clock working, you can literally clock in and watch them what they're doing on your computer screen in real time. So if they're invoicing you for 5 hours, you can watch them literally. I can have one of my screens right here because I got a lot of screens. I could have one of these screens right here watching somebody on Upwork doing their work throughout the day while I'm sitting here. So I know that they're working. So we know they're not going to any site that doesn't have anything to do with our company.
So the work that they would do the posting, they would do the stuff that you just went through?
Yeah, absolutely. So you'll just want to go to Upwork and type in social media expert and find somebody. Like I said, you can find them. Some of these countries, keep in mind,
No,
their average pay.
I've used Fiverr, I've used Upwork before.
So Fiverr's good. Upwork I really like because you can see in real time the work that they're doing. So you pay,
Okay.
you can see them. I really like Upwork. Fiverr, you can, anybody can manipulate statistics and reports. So Fiverr's to me, a little iffy because you're paying somebody $20 to do something, and all of a sudden you're getting a report that they could just manipulate. Versus Upwork, you can see them in real time. You can go back and watch their videos because when they're working and they're clocked in with you, it's actually recording. So you
Wow.
can go back and watch the video to make sure that they're not, if they're paused for this screen for 10 minutes and nothing's happening, then complain. Say, hey, you're pausing that screen for 10 minutes. I'm not paying you for that 10 minutes. So Upwork, I really like the availability for you to be able to see the production of their work.
And mostly through Facebook?
Facebook is good. You definitely want to use Facebook, but Facebook groups seem to be the successful route on Facebook, but there's a lot of other social media sites out there that you can reach a better target audience when it comes to, like fundraising coordinators, directors, and that kind of stuff. That includes LinkedIn, Alignable. Those are the two sites I mentioned. Those are really good sites to do that with. And those are not hard sites. You can go to Alignable, sign up right now for free, and just start inviting, and type in Alignable that you're looking for fundraising coordinators, and just start inviting them to your page. That's it. And then text, every day, just go on there and post, hey, here's our residual fundraising program. Post your link. And you're going to get in front of the right person. Like I said, it only takes one person, Bill, to make a big difference.
Thank
Good
you.
question. Not a problem. Any other questions this evening?
Sean?
Yes.
Hey, I just want to make a kind of a comment. So I started to join groups for churches, and I joined about 100 of them. And my brother says, Ryan, what are you doing? I said, I think I'm going to be a priest. Yeah. And so I said, so he laughed about it and said, no, actually, I'm trying to get my fundraising going.
I like
But
that.
I didn't realize when I joined groups, so everyone on my friend list could see it.
So everybody on your friend list can see your groups?
Yeah, when you join, I guess there's a setting or something you can change where
There it
it's more
is.
private,
Yeah.
and I didn't realize that. But
Yeah.
but
So
he was like he was kind of curious what was going on.
yeah. So you can if you set the groups as public, then anybody can see them.
Okay.
You set them as private, only you can see them and your friend list can't.
Okay.
Good point, Ryan. Any questions or comments this evening? All right, ladies and gentlemen, most important thing I want to let you know that Sterling has your back. I have your back. There's other people in this company. My entire staff has your back. If there's anything that we need to create, anything we need to do, I'm coming up with Sterling and I have a conference this weekend, and I think it's on Sunday. We have a big meeting. I'm sorry, coming up, and we are going to go over many different things that we need to do here at the corporate office to assist you and organizations. One of the biggest thing is communication with the organizations. So we are integrating an SMS text messaging system. So now all organizations that are coming in are going to be opting in right into our SMS system. And we're going to be able to literally just send them messages all the time through text messages. And we're going to take big advantage of that. I promise you. If they listen to the program, we have their site active. We're going to say, okay, your site has been active for a week. You're not donating, no donations yet. Is there anything we can do? Okay, your site has been active now for 14 days. No donations. Is there anything we can do? Okay, now your site has been active for 3 weeks. We're getting ready to shut you off in a week. Is there anything we can do? Now you have 1 week left. So we're going to bring it. We're going to come in with a sense of, of respect and caring that we want to assist them, but and helping them get their donations. But by week 3, we're getting ready to take it away from them. Because let me guarantee you one thing, everybody wants what they can't have. So when we start taking things away from them and we create a sense of urgency, you're going to start seeing a lot of activity. So we do have a meeting this weekend, Sterling and I, along with the rest of the staff, on Sunday, and we're going to be integrating some new communication strategies to help everybody out. But keep in mind, if you do have an organization that you signed up, in your back office, you can see if we spoke to them, you can see if their website is live, you get every bit of information that we have. So reach out to these organizations and ask them if there's anything that we need to do. One phone call to these organizations to say, hey, this is Ryan. I just, you signed up a week ago with our fundraising, residual fundraising, and I noticed nothing has happened. You did set up your website. Is there, what can we do to help you? Ryan, they may tell you, hey, listen, if you guys can create a flyer for me, we could push this out to everybody. We're golden. Okay, do you need that digital or do you need it printed, physical? Let us know. We'll go ahead and we'll create one. Say, here, Ryan, here's the flyer to give the organization. Now, not only will we give it to you, Ryan, but we're also going to take that same exact flyer and we will put it in the back office for any organization to use. So it helps out everybody else as well. So the more feedback that we get, the more input that we're getting from our distributors and agents that you're getting from the orgs, the more materials and ammunition that we could put out there and into the organization fundraising industry. Any other questions this evening or comments?
Great
Sean,
call, Sean.
Hi, Crystal. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you. Long time no speak with.
I know I've been so swamped at work, but I'm gonna, start setting aside time for this because I'm looking to come off the police force this year.
I'm excited for you.
So I'm gonna I know you said that you would do some one-on-one training,
Absolutely.
right? Okay. Okay. Well, I'll give it to you
So
on
if
that. I'll
anybody
book a
wants to
call
do
with you.
any one-on-one training, hotels.com/appointment. That is my calendar. hotels.com/appointment. And when you're setting up the meeting, just give me some notes on what you want to go over. Because I want to be prepared to get it before we go into this meeting. If we're getting into a meeting and we only had 30 minutes, I don't want to waste time talking about your cat and dog. I'm talking about nuts and bolts and ways to help you and assist you. So make sure you just put notes in there on what you want to go over, and I would definitely do it. Absolutely.
Awesome. Thank you.
No problem. Any other questions or comments this evening?
Hey, Sean, I got a question.
Okay.
The W-9, do I need to fill out one out for each? Because I have certificates and then I have hotels, etc., and then also fundraising. Do I need to do one for each one, or can I do one for all 3?
You can do one for all 3. Just mention on there that it's for all 3 of them, so we know.
Okay.
That way we can copy it and give it to each company.
Division. Okay.
Absolutely. Yep. Good question. Any other
Thank you.
questions? Any more questions this evening? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm blessed to have you part of this team. I sincerely want to see each and every one of you have an incredible 2024. We will be having this conference call every single Thursday at 8 p.m. Whoever's not on this call by 8, we're not going to let you in. 8 o'clock, 8:01, I'll go to 8:01. At that point, I'm not going to even pay attention to these people coming in because you guys should have been here at 8. No difference in school starts at 8 or your work starts at 8, you're there at 8. And we have to keep people punctual and we have to keep them accountable. And I don't want to sit here and be in a conference call and worry about checking people into the call. So by 8:01, if you're not in here, it's blocked. Nobody else is coming in. We will do it every Thursday. Every Thursday, we will be going over updates on what we're doing in the system. But most importantly, we're going to be going over nuts and bolts and marketing strategies to help you continue on marketing. Now, we will be sending out emails on the additions that will be added to the back office. Keep in mind the video on all the organization pages, the ads that were put into the back office that we have this professional social media company developing for us. We're also putting in a 600 WordPress themes and 900 landing pages. Those should be in tomorrow. We're doing a virtual spokesperson for you to do the video creating. We also we're doing a PowerPoint presentation that's going to be coming in, and I will also, Bill, just let you know, we will send out a recap with bullet points over this meeting, so that way you have and as well as including this video in the back office. Ladies and gentlemen, until next Thursday, I'm getting ready to go eat me some food. I hope everybody has a wonderful night.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank you,
everyone. Have
guys.
a
Good
good
night,
night.
everyone.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you, Sean.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Take care, guys and ladies. Bye-bye.